Good morning, everybody. This is Michelle with Creative Operation, and I come today to show you the final run-through on my portfolio album that I am working on. I did some tutorials about it in the last several videos that I did, and I said that I would come back and show you how it turned out. So that's what we're doing today. I love how this turned out. The papers were an old pad of papers that I had in my stash by GCD called Antiquities, and I thought it just turned out absolutely beautiful. So in addition to that, this album is made out of chipboard. It's made out of cardstock from Country Craft Creations for the bindings and the covers. And I added some bling, and let's kind of go through the cover here real quick. In the tutorials, I show you how to do the keyhole with the ribbon closure. That closes the whole entire album. And then a friend of mine, I'm in a group called the Sassy Sisters, and we are kind of a craft group that on the side kind of works together, and we do little swaps and things like that. And we had an embellishment swap not too long ago, and Yvonne, who is in the group, sent me a box of embellishments that were all metal objects, Tim Holtz and things like that. And in that, she sent me this beautiful key that said love, and it matched perfectly with the keyhole that I already had. So I added that to the ribbon. I just thought, what keyhole? Yeah, fit perfect. In my stash, I had a Tim Holtz ornate label, and I have the Tim Holtz stickers, and one of the stickers was Diary of Events, and that's what I ended up titling this book. I just thought it was perfect. I didn't want to, theme it too much, but this book could be used for anything. It could be used for, a wedding, a vacation, anything you want. I love that it has some floral aspects to it, but it also has some kind of steampunky aspects to it, so it's a little more masculine as well. It just turned out really good. I had bling in my stash. These metal flowers were from Recollections. Oh, and these gears Yvonne also gave me in the swap. And then some flowers and just a simple title for this book. There's not a lot of embellishing inside the book because it is very thick. There's a lot of room for lots of pictures, and there's pockets for things. So I didn't want to bulk it up too much. So I left the inside kind of plain. But let's open it up. And again, this key is just on the ribbon, so it just ties on there really nice. And then, as you may recall, the album opens up. Let me double check and make sure we're still good. We are still good. Album, if I can talk, opens up. I can't talk. Opens up like this, and then it opens up like this. Now, in my last video, one of my viewers did let me know that I gave, when I was talking about making the actual cover, I gave the wrong measurements for the chipboard for this piece. I fixed it in the video. I put a little thing on there, and then I also added cutting guides to all the videos to tell you about the sizes of the papers and things to make the add-ons. So I did fix that. So if you go back and I say that this is the wrong size, I did get told about that, and I did fix it. So what is in the cutting guide in the comment section is the correct measurements. So then the album opens up like this, and then you get this nice stack. Now, it's very thick and it has lots of interaction. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through. So I did all of the pages, and then I'm just going to show you how it turned out with all of the papers that I put on there. So this is a card. They all hold 4x6 cards, so you could put pictures in here. You could do journaling in there. There's 2 of these in this particular section, and they're held on by that nice little top belly bands. I love this. I just think it turned out really, really super cool. And then, so then this page is kind of fun because it opens up kind of the opposite direction, but I kind of like that. So then you get this section here, which is a waterfall, and there's a slider component that holds it all together, and then you have all of these spaces. Again, 4x6 pictures will fit there. But then also, as you can see how I put it together. You have tuck spots on either side so that you could put more smaller 4x3 cards. So I just cut those out. I inked all the edges of my papers with Tim Holtz ink. On this side here, it's held together with a magnet closure, and that opens up. So again, picture there. And then that little flap opens up, and then it creates a pocket here. And I added one of the cut aparts, so again for journaling, and I added 2 larger photo mat opportunities. So then that closes this way, and again that will close and tie, and then it opens this way. And let's double check. Yep, we're good. So on the left hand side is the Never Ending mini album addition that I put in there, so it opens up several ways. So you have that, then it opens up like this, and then again to the side. Lots of spaces, and I love the papers too because there's lots of ledger papers, so you can do journaling on there. You don't have to just put all pictures in there. And then it opens up like that. Don't you just love this guy? I just love these papers. Feminine and masculine all at the same time. Steampunky, kind of vintage. I love it. So then this side again is held with a magnet closure, and there's 2 different things. And I love this paper. This quote here on it says, "Measure your journey in friends rather than miles." And I love that. I just think that's very neat. It opens up like this. There's a pocket here. I had, again, a photo mat and some of the cards from the collection. And then I had tags that what I did was I cut the paper just shorter than the tag, you know, to put it on there and have the nice tag mat. And then for the hole, I repunched the hole, but then I'm sure you guys all know this trick, but I have hole reinforcers. And if I can find my pen, where is it? There it is. So then I just took my just a Sharpie gold pen and colored them, and then put that over top of where the hole is, and I think that turned out really cool. Added the twine, and it's a double-sided, so you could journal on one side, you could put a picture, you could leave it plain just for pretty, whatever you want to do. Then this side here opens up, and it has a flip here, and a flip that goes down, and then another pocket, and I did another tag for that. And then here is a nice belly band, and there is a large photo mat here. This one, on this side, you can put 4x6 pictures here, and I adhered this square so that sits on top of the pictures, and then this side I left plain. And again, you could journal on here if you really wanted to. There's lots of opportunities with this paper line. It's pretty neat. And then this whole assembly turns over like this. And again, you can see how I put this all together in my other videos. And here's another photo mat. And then that opens up. And this is a kind of a gatefold kind of thing. And each side has a pocket, and each side has tags. Now I made these 2 tags again, and then these were from my stash, and I just wanted to leave those blank. So I added 4 of those in here. And then in the video tutorials that I did, you'll see how I did this waterfall and then created a pocket behind it, so you could have 2 nice large pockets on this page in addition to this nice waterfall. Now the last waterfall I did, I used plain cardstock. On this one I used pattern paper. So I'll just do a real quick flip through. I just really love how this turned out. It turned out really pretty, I think. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your comments about it. So then this guy is another kind of flip, and it has a magnet closure here. And then in the video, I show how I made actual belly bands out of the closure so that you also have opportunity for more pictures. And then it opens up, and we have a trifold opportunity for photos or journaling. I think that turned out really neat. I like that. I love the picture. And then the last page, when you flip it, I did a simple pocket, and this is big enough for a photo, or you could journal on this as well. And then inside, again, more photo mat opportunities, and a card from the collection, which I think is super pretty. And then this piece here, this pocket here, if you go back to the tutorials, this is the actual binding of this whole ginormous piece. And it is very sturdy. I used 110-pound cardstock to make the pages, so they have a lot of sturdiness to them. And then also in the tutorial, I show you how I made it so that it hinges, and this whole thing is on one hinge, built into the base pages, and it creates this pocket, which is not only the binding, but it's also an opportunity to put more cards and another photo mat opportunity. So that is my album. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you go back and look at the tutorials if you make it. I would love to see it, so let me know. And I will definitely go to blogs and YouTube sites and check it out. So that's my album. This is my portfolio album. I did a tutorial series, the last several videos that I did, so you can go back into my video list and look those up. And I'm titling this The Diary of Events, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you all a very nice crafty day. Thanks. Bye-bye.